A lot of issues with Marvel Strike Force were addressed in the blog post last night, but there were some pretty big omissions. I'm going to talk about those. Also, a new blog post was dropped today. We're going to talk about that one as well, and some of the other things that are going on in Marvel Strike Force today. And if you're ready for all that, guys, yes, Saturday video, find that like button. You know what to do. Let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Hello. What is up, Valley Maniacs? I am ValleyFlyin. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I hope you're having a great weekend. Yeah, we had to do a Saturday video. There's so much going on in Marvel Strike Force right now. So, yes, we're going to talk about the blog post last night. Now that I've had some time to digest it and notice some of the big errors or omissions that were not included in the blog post, that were not even addressed, we are going to discuss that. Also talking about the new blog post that did drop today and the response to this lunar milestone that is going on right now, and then fixes the dark dimension as well. Now, if this is your first time here, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more great content and hit that notification bell so you get notified as soon as a new video is released. But before we get to all of the omissions in that blog post last night, it's time to check out a word from our sponsor, Skillshare. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and what an amazing opportunity it is to give your significant other that gift of knowledge. And one of the best places that you can do that is with Skillshare. And Skillshare is an online learning community that offers thousands of online classes to help you unleash your creativity. It's also a community of like-minded creatives that can help give you the support and encouragement you need to help you keep the learning going. And as we check out some of their courses here, you can see they have a bunch of topics to help inspire your creative side. They also have topics to help you build yourself and your business, and they have lifestyle and productivity courses that help you thrive. And I want to procrastinate less. So this month, I am checking out this course right here, Getting Unstuck, Beating Procrastination Once and For All. Now, you might think that having all of this knowledge at your fingertips is extremely pricey, but Skillshare is ultra affordable. A yearly subscription costs less than $10 a month. And for those of you that want to try before you buy, this is your lucky day. The first 1,000 Valley Maniacs that click on the link in the description, you are going to get a free trial of Skillshare Premium, which gives you access to every single one of the courses so you can get your knowledge gains on. So what are you waiting for? Get your learning on today. Yes, and big thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Now, before we get into some of these big omissions that were not included in this blog post, I do want to go ahead and quickly review what the blog post said and give you some of my thoughts now that I've had some time to digest it a little. So, first big bullet point here is orange gear access. I like that they're going to give us more orange gear. Nothing has been implemented yet. Nothing super specific as far as the quantities and everything like that and what we're going to get. But I like that they're giving this. Now, one of the big things that I noticed yesterday was these origin pieces. Tony thought that these origin pieces meant like bio, mystic. What I want to see included is those pieces. I don't know what they're called. I think we call them mini uniques. I don't know what the devs are calling them, but those are the pieces like the superior adamantium, the superior alien spores, the Judas bullets, things like that. I would like to see those made more easily accessible. I think a lot of the Gear 14 unique pieces are farmable, farmable. I'm so confused. I don't even know what word to use anymore, guys, but they are available in a lot of the Doom chapters, but not a reliable way to get these mini uniques. So I would like to see them include those a little more. But again, a lot of these numbers we don't know. We're gonna have to wait for this early 2021 blog post to see what their plans are. Maybe not even then. Maybe when it actually turns up at the gate, we will know these actual amounts and see if it really makes a difference to this economy. But purple gear, Tony did address this. They need to increase that a little more. I would like to see this a lot of the older mechanics that for newer players, give them more catch-up mechanics so that they can get up to a decent level quicker. One of the things that will allow that is training modules. Now, I know a lot of the response from the community, especially on the live streams in the morning, is just remove these entirely. We don't need any more training modules. There's so many other bottlenecks. Why do we have to have this one? I like that they're loosening up this one a little. They're adding it to a store. It could be the war store, or like very bad. There's so many good things to buy in the war store. It could be a store like the raid store. I would like to see them increase this, not just what they're giving in the campaign nodes in anything that we do, but increase the level. Instead of giving the green, make it a blue. Instead of giving a blue, make it a purple. Instead of giving a purple, make it a gold. I would like to see those increase, so with that we can really level up our characters, because the gear and these training modules kind of go hand in hand. Both two bottlenecks. Why do we need two? I don't know. Character availability, not much is said here, except saying that they allow too much time to pass without certain characters becoming fountainable. But what they're planning to do is make the war store, removing older characters. Other than that, not really much said here, except that they want to try to do a better job. And January, we did get a lot of characters released. So if we see that trend continue in February, then I think this can be a good thing. But I don't think it's good holding characters back. Especially when we're trying to build these new teams, Skillshare, Shadowland, and we kind get the gold stars on these teams compete with teams that we've been building for months and months and months. Unless they're going to make these teams overly powerful and open up power creep this entire game. They need to make these characters farmable a little quicker. Doom Raid rewards. All right, so one of the big omissions here was about red stars. I wanted to cover it after, but I will talk about it here. And the Doom Raids did start to bring that back to light. This red star system, it's been bad since day one. We've had 2 reworks since it, and the system is still not good. You know, one of the things, the requirements for the recommendations for the Doom Raids was 6 red stars on your character. I think this is totally out of touch. I mean, how are we going to get red stars on our character? There's not enough. There's not enough good chance. That chance is not high enough in these orbs, and there's not enough ways to get 4, 5, 6, and 7-star elites. You know, if you think about how many characters are being released on a monthly basis, 3, 4, sometimes. And how many characters were able to reliably get up to 5, 6, 7 stars. It just is not proportionate. Even if they gave a bunch of silver promotion credits that we could get one character up to 5 stars per month, that would not break the game at the rate they're releasing characters. So red stars, huge problem right now. I'm not going to talk about too much solutions yet. I do want to save that for that roundtable discussion that keeps getting pushed back. It was supposed to happen this Thursday, supposed to happen today, keeps getting pushed back. Something good is in real life is happening to somebody, and that's why it keeps getting pushed back, but it will happen. And we're going to talk about some solutions, our solutions, our brainstorming, I guess. I couldn't think of the word, but yeah, our brainstorming for solutions. Doom Raids, though, they mentioned that the rewards about this, talking about ISO 8 blue coming. Let me know your thoughts, guys. How do you think this is going to be introduced to the game? I don't know. Is it going to be released in just this method with these Doom Raids? Is it going to be more chapters added to those ISO 8 campaigns? Let me know your thoughts, guys. But yeah, the difficulty is what it is. Just that 6 red star requirement makes it not very fun. So hopefully the red stars will be addressed in the early 2021 blog post. Quitting penalty in RTA. So let's talk about Battle Pass and RTA here. They did mention the quitting penalty. I think a lot of this had to do with the overreaction of the first week during season 1, when quitting was so bad and making players so angry. I think this decision that they implemented for season 3 was decided back then. It was not play tested properly, as you guys can tell, and yeah, it is in the situation it is, which is you can take a long time per battle if you quit. So it's getting fixed, not this season. So season 4 is going to be fixed, but no changes for RTA, making it less grindy, making winning a specific objective, because right now it's just auto using your abilities. It's not a very rewarding game mode in terms of fun and thinking and stuff like that. So hopefully this will be addressed. Raid milestones, very interesting choice here. I like what they're doing, adding more stuff here, adding more gear. It's just the raid milestones have been bad for so long. You guys got to check out the video, the reaction video that I did to this on Tony's channel. Very funny, very humorous. Thor's hammer crash. Yes, that is something that needed to be addressed months ago. I'm glad they're finally looking at it. I guess they started looking at it months ago. They're still not sure what's happening. Tony said it's related to the striker. I believe it says the striker class in the ISO 8. So hopefully the folks at Scopely are looking at that, the striker class. Save squads, it looks like there are more coming in the next update, but we're gonna hear about additional information in the early 2021 blog post, and that leads me to believe that we're getting that band-aid, which is more save squads, maybe 5-10 more save squads in this next update, and then something that's gonna make save squads what it should have been. Hopefully we're gonna hear more information about that in the 2021 blog post. And that is all they're working on right now. Those are the highest priority, or that's not everything they're working on right now, but those are the highest priority ones right now. They feel they're the highest priority ones. So a couple of things not mentioned. We already talked about red stars. I think that is the biggest one that is not mentioned. Huge thing for the community also is normal arena, not just real-time arena, real arena with all the cheating that is going on. There was a video that was put out a few months ago on how to cheat in arena. It was previously known, and most content creators were talking to Scopely, how to fix this. Well, that video was put out months ago, and the situation is still not fixed in arena. Cheating is going on, and if you guys aren't familiar, there's a way to hold rank so nobody could attack you. Very, very bad, very, very, very despicable. But yes, hopefully that is fixed. This is not with slingshotting, which is a game mechanic that, while it's not fun, it has been in there since beta, but the cheating is there. Nothing about that. Nothing about, I would have liked to see something about slingshotting. It's just saying this is how it's going to be. I would have liked to see something about arena cheating. We're looking for some ways to fix this. Nothing here though. Blitz, another issue that was mentioned more for mid and newer players is Blitz. No real way to compete right now in Blitz. There used to be, especially with the Blitz Sim coming up, but with Blitz Sim introduced to the game, there's no real way for players to really compete if they don't have that roster size. So I would have liked to seen something about Blitz here. I'm not sure what the best solution would have been. Maybe some more shards or something. I think that's the one that the community's been pushing for. And then just more catch-up mechanics. I mean, we talked about it sort of. They mentioned more ways to get orange gear here, but I would have liked to see something about catch-up mechanics mentioning specifically for new players. I mean, like, if you read between the lines, they look like they are trying to implement some catch-up mechanics, but I would like to see something that's very, very specific. Grindy events also not mentioned. I don't know if they needed to, but the covert ops, this current event right now, this lunar milestone, not fun. Let's go talk about that, because there was a response from Cerebro one day ago. This came out on February. Now, Thursday. I don't know what is going on with my brain today, guys, but yes, Thursday this came out, Cerebro, and what they're doing basically is making it 3,000 power cores instead of that crazy 5,000 power cores. We have the crazy 3,000 power cores that we have to spend every day. They read the player feedback expressing the highest milestone. The intention was a top tier milestones a reward for only select few players that are going to spend $60 a day. Now it's down to $40 a day. Yeah, this is a bad event. So hopefully we don't get more things like this in the future. Very tone deaf event, especially in the current climate of the game. I gotta say, I like that they're giving 100 power cores. So I guess it's free stuff. We're getting 100 power cores. We're getting whatever power cores we would have spent in the game, and with the reworked milestones and decent stuff from the power cores that I normally would spend on a daily basis. But I think the issue here that I should have been addressed about this. Let me read this comment. I read this pretty extensively and commented pretty extensively on the live stream yesterday, but I didn't talk about it on YouTube. Let me read this comment though. This is from what is his name? Spike Jin. All right, Spike Jin. All right, I will reiterate my comments for the last blog post. Please stop bastardizing my Chinese culture. Scopely keeps not specifically Cerebro, but keeps saying that this is a celebration. This event is a celebration of Chinese New Year, but instead of truly celebrating the event, you continue to use it as a way to exploit your players. Not only that, this event is perverting the practice of giving red envelopes, twisting it in players' mind as a practice of paying or spending instead of the giving nature the practice actually represents. I've seen many comments on stream today from people who don't understand the Lunar New Year customs and are walking away with the twisted understanding of what the holiday actually is about. You're doing the opposite of celebrating the culture. You're perpetuating negative associations with the holidays. I'm trying very hard to keep it civil as per the rules, but I find it tough when I want to scream, you're hurting my culture with this event. It literally pains me to see what you're doing to my culture at a time when aging racism is already out of control. Please, just for one moment, set aside your corporate business mentality. Think of the negative human impact on your actions it's caused. So, yes, I guess some people are offended by this, and rightfully so. If this Lunar New Year is supposed to represent a time of giving and all that, it's yes, spending power cores, digging into your wallets just for an event. They are giving 100 power cores, so I guess it'd be cool. Maybe they should have put it in red envelopes, but yeah, this event is not cool, especially when it's it's in association with Lunar New Year. Dark Dimension 4. This was also brought up on Thursday from Zeke's. Talked about it extensively yesterday on the live stream, but didn't talk about it in the video because we had that blog post. There's a lot of info in that blog post. Node 6 looks like it was reverted, and players that went through it can get compensation for that. And if you're stuck in Node 6 right now, you can have it reset, all your progress reset. Let's go to the blog post that came out today, though. It was not a huge one, but some interesting things here. Returning legendary event, or is it? The past few legendary events they mentioned have been canceled for something else. But it looks like, at least according to this blog post, guys, I don't know what is going to happen, but at least according to this blog post, Black Bolt, his event is coming back. We're gonna get Asgardian double drops. We're going to get some doubles in the calendar, the daily login calendar that we get for it because of the screw up. So hopefully it doesn't get screwed up again, or maybe it will, and we'll get even more double drops. All right, Royal Cup. I find it interesting that they are associating most influential couples, Black Bolt and Storm, King and Queen of Wakanda, yet Storm, no real place on the X-Men and no Wakanda tag. If they only extended all of her abilities to say X-Men and Wakandans and gave her that Wakanda tag, could be usable. You know, Killmonger's moving out of that team, put Storm on that team. But yes, double drops. Good stuff there. Yeah, maybe these double drops should be permanent for some of these older characters, though, as catch-up mechanics, as a lot of the community is talking about. Blitzes, we have a War Machine Blitz coming, and then the second Iceman Blitz coming next week. Payday is also coming back. That is about it, guys. You are caught up on the news. The roundtable discussion is coming sometime. Hopefully tomorrow, though. But that is about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your response to the response to the community. Yes, many responses, a lot of responses. I want to know yours, though. Let me know in the comments, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you have the rest of the weekend that is very good. Hopefully you have a great Valentine's Day as well. And I will see you guys next time. Before you go, check out some of my other videos. Check me out on social media and give me a hug fist bump. Oh yeah, baby. ValleyFlyin.